Welcome to the class. Myself Muraledi, contract lecturer in mechanical engineering from GMR Polytechnic, Utnur. Today we are going to discuss water turbines. This is from fluid mechanics and hydraulic machinery subject. These topics are very useful for diploma second year 4th semester students of Telangana state. Okay, now let us start the class. On completion of this period, you will able to solve some problems on work done, power and efficiency of Francis turbine and some problems on working properties. So in previous class we studied about the construction and working properties of Francis turbine. And velocity triangles also we discussed in previous class, and we derived formula for work done, power and efficiency, some working properties. So now today we will solve some problems on Francis turbine. Let us start one problem here. This problem is for Francis turbine. Okay, note down this problem. At what angle the guide blades of Francis turbine be set to extract 7000 kilowatt of power? The discharge is 20 meter cube per second. When running at 200 rpm, the dia of the runner at inlet is 2 meter and breadth of opening at inlet is 0.8 meter. Assume the discharge is radial at outlet. So this is the given problem. I am repeating once again. At what angle the guide blades of Francis turbine be set to extract 7000 kilowatt of power? The discharge is 20 meter cube per second. When running at 200 rpm, the dia of runner at inlet is 2 meter and breadth of opening at inlet is 0.8 meter. Assume the discharge is radial at outlet. So this is our given problem. What he asked to find us means, he asked us to find out the angle, what angle the guide blade of Francis turbine. He asked us to find out the angle is to extract 7000 kilowatt of power, and the discharge means Q is equal 20 meter cube per second and running at N is equal to 100 rpm. The dia of the runner is capital D1 is equal to 2 meter and breadth of opening at inlet is B1 is equal to 0.8 meter. Assume the discharge is radial at outlet. So this is our given problem. Now let us solve this problem. First we have to write the given data of it. Okay, first we have to write the given data of it. Okay, given data he given sorry for the disturbance. 1 minute. Okay, first we have to write the given data. The Francis turbine be set to extract 7000 kilowatt of power, that is power is equal to 7000 kilowatt. The discharge is 20 meter cube per second. Q is equal 20 meter cube per second. When running at 200 rpm, N is equal to 200 rpm. The dia of runner at inlet capital D1 is equal to 2 meter, and the breadth of opening at inlet B1 is equal to 0.8 meter. So this is the given data. Assume that the discharge is radial at outlet. Discharge is radial at outlet, that is so that the beta is equal to 90 degrees. Beta is equal to 90 degrees. So first, before going to solve this problem, we have to draw the velocity triangles for it. Okay, first we have to draw the velocity triangles for it. So assume this is a vane which is impinges a jet of velocity. Jet is impinges on this blade with a velocity is v1, and here it is the blade velocity is u1, and the relative velocity between these two is vr1. A perpendicular velocity at horizontal vertical velocity is flow velocity vf1, and here it is a horizontal velocity again. So the total is horizontal component is horizontal component is Virlu velocity vw1. So this is the angle is alpha, and this is angle is theta here. Okay, and this is u1, and total is vw1, this is v1 and vr1, vf1. So now the discharge is radial at outlet, so that the beta is equal to 90 degrees. Here at outlet triangle vf2 is equal to v2. So the flow at outlet is like this. This is perpendicular to this. So here it is the relative velocity, here it is the horizontal component of it. So this is velocity of the vane u2, and this is vf2. So this is relative velocity vr2. This is the angle is pi. So we have to calculate the angle of guide blades of Francis turbine. So we have to calculate alpha. So we know that the power equation is P is equal to WQ by G into VW1 U1 plus VW2 U2. This is the power equation. So we know the W value, and he given discharge value, and we have to find out the first. Before that, we have to calculate VW1 value. Okay, before going to that, first we have to calculate velocity of the blade and Vf1. So after we will get Vw1. Okay, we know that the blade velocity, blade ratio u1 is equal pi d1n by 60. So substitute all the values in this equation, you will get u1 value pi into 2 into 200 by 60. So if you calculate it, you will get the answer of u1. So u1 is equal to 20.94 meter per second. This is the blade velocity, right? Next we have to calculate the flow velocity. Flow velocity is obtained by using the equation of discharge. We know the discharge equation. Q is equal pi into d1 into b1 into vf1. So from this equation we will get vf1. So vf1 is equal to q by pi into d1 into b1. Substitute all the values in this equation. 20 by pi into 2 into 0.8. If you calculate it, you will get the answer of EF1. Calculate it. VF1 is equal to 3.98 meter per second. This is the answer of flow velocity at inlet. Now we have to calculate VW1 to get the power. From the power equation we will get VW1. So what is the power equation? Power is equation is equal to WQ by G into VW1 U1 plus VW2 U2. For radial discharge, VW2 is equals 0. So finally the power is equals WQ by G into VW1 U1. This is the power equation. So substitute all the values in this equation. P is equal to WQ by G into VW1 U1. So substitute all the values in this equation. W is equal to 9.81, Q is equal to 20 by 9.81, G is equal 9.81 into VW1 is we have to find the VW1 value, and U1 is equal, we already calculated the U1 value, that is equal to 20.94 meter cube per second. So we given power is equals also 7000 kilowatt. Simplify it, you will get V1 value. Simplify and solve it, you will get the V1 value. So here it is 9.81 and 9.81 get cancelled, and finally VW1 is equal to 7000 by 20 into 20.94, 20 into 20.94. Calculate it, you will get the VW1 value. VW1 is equal to, if you calculate it, to 7000 by 20 into 20.94, you will get VW1 is equal to 16.7 meter per second, right? This is the wind velocity at inlet. From inlet triangle, from inlet triangle, tan alpha is equal to Vf1 by Vw1. So we know the Vf1 value and Vw1 value. So finally we will get tan value, sorry, alpha value. So tan alpha is equal to Vf1 by Vw1. So alpha is equal to tan inverse Vf1 is the 3.98 by Vw1 is the 16.7. So calculated, you will get the alpha value. So alpha is equal to 13.9 degrees. Sorry, 13.39 degrees. This is the angle of the guide blades of the given Francis turbine. Okay. Now solve one more problem here. The problem is, note down, a Francis turbine running at 200 rpm, has inlet diameter 900 mm and width of vane of 150 mm. The constant velocity of flow through the runner is 3 meter per second. If the inlet tips of runner vanes are radial and discharge is also radial, determine work done for kg of water, power developed by runner, head available, and hydraulic efficiency. Okay, this is our given problem. A Francis turbine running at 200 rpm, this is the N, and inlet diameter, capital inlet diameter is D1, capital D1 is equal 900 mm, and width of vane of 150 mm, this is B1. The constant velocity of flow through the runner is 3 meter per second. This is constant velocity, means Vf1 is this is Vf2 is same. If inlet tip of runner vanes are radial, so radial, if it is radial, so theta is equal 90 degrees. And discharge is also radial, so here it is beta is also 90 degrees. So determine work done for kg of water, power developed by runner, head available, and hydraulic efficiency. We asked to find out all these. So now let us solve. First we have to write the given data. Okay, he given data n is equal to 200 rpm and capital D1 is equal to 900 rpm, so 900 mm, and breadth B1 is equal to 150 mm, and velocity of flow is constant. Vf1 is equal to Vf2 is equal to Vf, so that is equal to 3 meter per second. Inlet tip angle, inlet tip angle theta is equal to 90 degrees. So now first we have to draw the velocity triangles for it. So velocity triangle for each, we know that the velocity triangle for all, this is velocity triangle, this is the vane, and this is the inlet flow velocity, and this is velocity of the blade is u1, and this is the velocity of the blade, velocity of the jet is v1, and here it is the relative velocity is this vr1, and here it is a vertical component, that is the flow velocity vf1, and this is total horizontal component for this is vw1. Okay, and this makes an angle is alpha, and here it is theta. For outlet, this is the velocity, discharging velocity is v2, and this is the blade velocity, and this is flow velocity. This is completely blade velocity, and this is flow velocity, and this is vr2 is the relative velocity. Here it is makes an angle is pi, and this angle is beta. Okay, this is velocity triangle in general. So for the given problem we have to draw the inlet triangle for it. For inlet triangle, this is inlet triangle. Here it is the vanelet tip angle theta is equal 90 degrees, so that this is the 90 degrees, theta is equal 90 degrees. So this is the velocity of the blade v1, and this is alpha. So this is vw1, where vw1 is equal to v1. This is flow velocity. This is inlet triangle. For outlet triangle, this is flow velocity vf2, and this is relative velocity vr2, and this is blade velocity u2, and this is the horizontal component angle is pi, and this is angle is beta. Here beta is equal to 90 degrees, and vw2 whirl velocity at exit is 0. So these are the triangles, inlet triangle and outlet triangle, by using the given data. Okay, here the blade speed at inlet, blade speed at inlet u1 is equal pi d1n by 60. Substitute all the values in this equation, you will get u. So that is equal pi into d1 is the 900 into n is the 200 by 60. If you calculate it, you will get u1 value. So this is u1 is equal to 9.42 meter per second. This is u1 value. We know that next first we have to there are four we have to calculate: work done, power developed, head available, and hydraulic efficiency. So now first we have to calculate first we have to calculate work done per kg of water. So first we have to calculate, first one is the work done per kg of water. Okay, and we know the work done is equals VW1 U1 plus VW2 U2, but here it is VW2 is equal 0. Since VW2 is equal 0 and VW1 is equal to U1, so that is equals VW1 is equal to U1, so VW1 is the 9.42 into 9.42. This is work done. So if you calculate it, you will get 88.8 Newton per meter, Newton meter kg. So this is the work done. Work done is 88.8 Newton meter per kg. And now second one, power developed. Second one, power developed. So P is equal to M into VW1 U1 plus VW2 U2. So that is equal to, where M is equal to WQ by G into VW1 U1 plus, here it is VW2 is completely 0. So substitute all the values in this equation. We know that here it is the Q is equal, we know that Q is equal pi into D1 B1 VF1. So substitute all this in this equation, you will get Q value. Pi into D1 is the 0.9 and B1 is the 0.15 and VF1 is the 3. So Q is equal to 1.272 meter cube per second. Q is equal 1.272 meter cube per second. Okay, substitute all these in this power equation. So power equation is equal WQ by G into VW1 U1. So now substitute the Q is equal to 1.272 into VW1 is equal to 9.42 into U1 is equal to also 9.42. So finally you will get, if you calculate it, you will get the power value. Calculate it, you will get the power value. So power value is equal 113.2 kilowatt. This is the power value. And next, finally the third one, head available. Head available. H is H minus V2 square by 2G is equal VW1 U1 by G. So from this, H is equal to VW1 U1 by G plus V2 square by 2G. Okay, substitute all the values in this equation, you will get the head. So head is equal to 9.42 into 9.42 by 9.81 into V2 is the 3 square by 2 into 9.81. So calculate it, you will get the H value. So if you calculate it, you will get the H value. Okay, you get the answer 9.51 meter. So this is the H value. Again, and finally last one, hydraulic efficiency. Hydraulic efficiency. So hydraulic efficiency is equal to VW1 U1 by GH. Substitute all the values in this equation, you will get the hydraulic efficiency. 9.42 into 9.42 by 9.81 into H, already we calculated, that is equal 9.51. So hydraulic efficiency is equal to 95.2. So this is the hydraulic efficiency value. I hope all of you understand this problem. Don't bother about it. Please practice more and more, you will get the answers. Okay, I will show once again by the slides. Observe carefully. Here it is the radial discharges. These are the velocity triangles, radial entry and radial exit. Here it is theta is equal 90 degrees and beta is equal 90 degrees. The blade speed, we know, we are already calculated, pi d1 n by 60. That is equal, if you calculate it, I clearly explained it by the submitting all the values in this equation. So finally we get the value of u1 is 9.42. Okay, work done for kg of water, we know that VW1 U1 plus VW2 U2 Newton meter for kg. We substitute the values, we will get work done for kg. And power developed, P is equal m into VW1 U1. Okay, while submitting the values with the Q is equal, we got the Q value 1.2723 meter cube per second. Okay, substitute these values in the power equation, we will get the power value. Power is 113.2 kilowatt. And head available is equal H minus V2 square by 2G, that is equal to VW1 U1 by G. Finally, from this equation, capital H is equal to VW1 U1 by G plus V2 square by 2G. So substitute all the values in this equation, you will get H value. Substitute and calculate it, you will get the H value here. So capital H is equal 9.51. And finally the fourth one is hydraulic efficiency. Hydraulic efficiency is equal to VW1 U1 by GH. Substitute all the values in this equation, you will get the hydraulic efficiency. VW1 into U1, 9.42 into 9.42 by 9.81 into 9.51. Finally you got the value of hydraulic efficiency is 95.4%. This is the hydraulic efficiency value. I hope all of you understood this problem. And finally next the third problem, here it is already first we have solved one problem, and just now we completed the second problem, and finally we have to solve this third problem. The following data is given for Francis turbine. Head is equal to 60 meter, speed is equal to 700 rpm, shaft power, output shaft power is equal to 294.3 kilowatt. Overall efficiency is equal to 84 percentage. Hydraulic efficiency is equal 93 percentage. Flow ratio is equal 0.2. Breadth ratio is equal 0.1. Outer diameter of runner is equal 2 into inner diameter of runner. The thickness of vanes occupy 5% of circumferential area of the runner. Velocity of flow is constant. Design the turbine for radial discharge. Okay, this is the given problem. First we have to write the given data for it. Okay, first we have to write the given data for it. Capital H is equal to 60 meter and speed N is equal to 700 rpm. Shaft power P is equal to 294.3 kilowatt and overall efficiency is equal to 84 percentage. Hydraulic efficiency is 93 percentage. Flow ratio is equal 0.2. Breadth ratio is equal 0.1. Outer diameter of runner is equal runner D1 is equal 2 into inner diameter of the runner. The thickness of the vanes occupy for 5% of circumferential area of the runner. Velocity of the flow is constant. So velocity of the flow is constant means Vf1 is equal to Vf2. Design the turbine for radial discharge. Okay, this is for this is the given data for this problem. Now we will solve this problem. Okay, we know that flow ratio is equal, first we have to calculate the flow ratio. Flow ratio is equal to Vf1 by under root 2gh. So from this equation Vf1 is equal to flow ratio is given 0.2 into under root 2gh under root 2 into 9.81 into h is equal to 60 given in the problem. So if you calculate it, you will get the answer of Vf1. So that is equal to 6.682 meter per second. This is the velocity of the flow. This is constant. Velocity of the flow is constant, Vf1. Now next we have to calculate the overall efficiency. From the overall efficiency is equal to shaft power per kg by mgh. So from this we will get m value. M is equal to overall efficiency into gh by shaft power. Substitute all the values in this equation. Overall efficiency is overall efficiency is 84%, so 0.84, and G is equal 9.81, and H is equal 60. By shaft power, he given shaft power is equals 294.3. if you calculate it, you will get the M value. M is equal 0.592 kg, where M is equals M is equal WQ by G, but Q is equal 0.5952 meter cube per second, he given in this problem. But Q is equal 0.95 into pi into d1 into b1 into vf1. So Q is equal 0.95 into pi into d1 into 0.1 into d1, width is equal, and vf1 is equal, we know that 6.862. so finally we will get d1 is, if you calculate and simplify it, you will get d1 value. And I will write one more step here for your convenience. Q is equal 0.592, so that is equal 2.048 d1 square. So if you simplify it, you will get d1 value. d1 is equal 0.5 meter. Sorry, 0.0539 meter. So d1 is equal 539.09 mm. So from this we will get b1 is equal 0.1 into d1, so that is equal 0.1 into 539.09. we will get b1 is equal 54 mm. Now inner diameter of the wheel is equal inner diameter capital D2 is equal D1 by 2, so that is equal 539.09 by 2, that is equal approximately 270 mm. Now we have to calculate blade speed. As inner u1 is equal pi d1n by 60. Substitute all the values in this equation, so that is equal pi into 539.09 into n is equal, what he given, n is equal n is equal 700 rpm. N is equal 700 rpm by 60. If you calculate it, you will get u1 value is equal 19.79 meter per second. Okay. Now we have to calculate next hydraulic efficiency. From hydraulic efficiency we have to find out the V1 value, VW1 U1 by GH, that is equals VW1 into 19.79 by G is equal 9.81 and H is equal 60. From this you will get VW1 is equal to 27.66 meter per second. Okay, from inlet triangle we know that tan alpha is equal to VF1 by VW1. So alpha is equal tan inverse VF1 by VW1. Substitute all the values in this equation. You will get in this, that is equal tan inverse VF1 is equal to 6.862 by VW1 is the 27.66. Finally you will get alpha is equal to 13.93 degrees. Okay. From similarly tan theta is equal to VF1 by VW1 minus U1. From this we calculate the theta value. Theta is equal tan inverse VF1 by VW1 minus U1. So that is equal to tan inverse VF1 is equal 6.682 minus VW1 is equal to 27.66 minus U1 is equal, U1 value is equal to U1 is equal 19.79. So that is equal, theta is equal 41.09 degrees. Okay, this is theta value. Now from outlet triangle tan pi is equal to VF2 by U2. So first we have to calculate the velocity of the vane at outlet, pi d2n by 60, that is equal pi into 0.27 into 700 by 60. Here it is, you will get U2 is equal 9.896 meter per second. Okay, substitute these values in this equation. Tan pi, this is equal, pi is equal tan inverse VF2 is equal 6.682 by 9.896. So pi is equal, finally pi is equal 34.74 degrees. So these are the angles of the velocity triangles for the given problem. So design of Francis turbine. First we have to design the Francis turbine is design of Francis turbine. Here first one, moving blade angles. Moving blade angles, that is theta is equal to 41.09 and pi is equal 34.74. These are the moving blade angles. Next, blade angles, guide blade angles. Second one is the guide blade angles. Guide blade angles, alpha is equal to 13.93 and beta is equal to 90 degrees. These are the guide blade angles. Now, outside dia of the runner. Outside dia of the runner D1 is equal to 540 mm. Inside diameter of the runner D2 is equal to 270 mm. Blade width B1 is equal to 54 mm. This is the design of the given Francis turbine. Okay, I hope all of you understood the problem. But this is a lengthy problem, but you will get the clarity. You will get perfection by making practice. So don't forget the practice. So once again you will observe the solution here. Okay, this is the given data. Height is equal to 60 meter, speed is equal to 700 rpm, output shaft power is equal to 294.3 kilowatt, overall efficiency is equal to 84%, hydraulic efficiency is equal to 93%, flow ratio is equal to 0.2, breadth ratio is equal to 0.1, outlet blade inside blade diameter is equal to 2 into D1. So these are the velocity triangles. And flow ratio, we know that the flow ratio is equal to Vf1 by is equal to under root 2 GH. From this we will get Vf1. So Vf1 is equal to 6.862. Velocity of the flow is constant. Here it is the velocity of the flow is constant. That means Vf1 is equal to Vf2 is equal to Vf1. So now overall efficiency is equal to shaft power per kg by GH, shaft power by mgh per second. So from this equation we will get mass of the water, and where m is, from this equation we will get the q value. So by using this equation we will get the d value. D is equal to 0.54 meter. So that is equal to 539.09 mm. B1 is equal to 0.1 into D1. So that is equal, we will get B1 value. B1 is equal to 54 mm. So inner diameter D2 is equal D1 by 2. So that is equal 270 mm. Blade speed as inter U1 is equal pi D1 n by 60. So that is equal U1 is equal 19.79 meter per second. Hydraulic efficiency is equal VW1 by VW1 U1 by GH. So from this equation we will get VW1. So that is equal 27.66 meter per second. From inlet velocity triangle, tan alpha is equal to Vf1 by Vw1. So that is equal to alpha is equal to, we get 13.93. Similarly, tan theta is equal to Vf1 by Vw1 minus U1. Here if we calculate it, theta is equal to 41.09 degrees. Sorry, here it is from outlet velocity triangle, tan pi is equal to Vf2 by U2. U2 is equal, we will get here is 9.896 meter per second. Tan pi is equal to 6.862 by 9.8966. So that is equal, pi is equal, finally we will get pi value 34.74. So these are the design of Francis turbine. Theta is equal to 41.09, pi is equal 34.74. These are the moving blade angles. And next, guide blade angles are alpha is equal 13.93 and beta is equal 90 degrees. Outside diameter of runner is equal to D1 is equal 540 mm. Inside diameter of runner D2 is equal to 270 mm. Blade width as entry B1 is equal 54 mm. Here it is, one more problem is there. This is for your practice and this is for your assignment. You have to solve it. Okay. In an inward flow reaction turbine, the guide blade makes an angle of 20 degrees and inlet tip of runner vane makes 120 degrees. With the wheel tangent, it has a supply head of 10 meter. If the velocity of flow is constant and discharge is radial, find the velocity of flow and hydraulic efficiency. Okay, this is the solution, but you have to solve it. These are the velocity triangles. From velocity inlet velocity triangle, you have to calculate Vf1 and Vw1 and U1. Work done for kg. Okay, I hope all of you understood the solution of the problems. On this class we solved some problems on Francis turbine, design of Francis turbine. If you have any doubt, please feel free to contact on me on my WhatsApp number, that is 97040465577. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you one and all.